And this morning, one of our oldest churches heard a sermon from a new pastor, and he might be one of the most unique in our area. He's legally blind, and he told Chief Investigative Reporter Berkeley Green the fact that he can't see helps his ministry.
We are a community of open hearts and open minds.
Sunday morning, Pastor Paul Grenier greeted the members of his new church, United Church of Christ on Titus Avenue in Irondequoit. He was hired last week. Pastor Paul grew up in New Jersey, but his parents are from the Midwest and the north of Michigan, and so he feels at home.
I was very thrilled the other day when I was at a restaurant and someone asked me if I could find like some pop. And I realized I'm back in pop country rather than soda.
Grenier is completely blind in his left eye and has tunnel vision in his right eye.
I can't see my hands right now, but only when they're right in front of me.
He reads with the help of a device the size of a smartphone.
So I open a book. In order to read it, I do that.
Do people ask you about that? Do you talk about it?
Well, I talk about it if people ask me about it. As I've gotten older, people seem to be more afraid. When I was a kid, people would always ask, but now people are always worried about offending me.
His birth name is actually Christopher. He took the name Paul after the apostle who went blind after seeing Jesus. I asked him how his eyesight affects his ministry.
Ministry involves a lot of listening, really hearing people. And so I think in some ways it helps that I'm not going to judge you on your appearance or anything like that. I just want to hear your story.
He said it actually helped when he ministered in hospitals.
As soon as I walked into the room, the patients would know, oh, he's had problems like me.
When I met Pastor Paul Friday, he was preparing a sermon for children.
I'm going to show him this.
That's a picture of you.
That's me as a 5-year-old, yeah.
He was born blind and without a nose. It's an incredibly rare disease that can cause brain damage and a very short lifespan. But now, Pastor Paul is 49, in his 10th year of ministry, and in a brand new church that feels like home.
And so my mission is to have a spot for the community where they can feel safe to come. To create community is really what this is about, community in Christ.
Berkeley Bree News 10, NBC.